Automatic triggers allow you to pull back into the trigger, and the trigger fires continually several rounds per second because of the automatic sear that is on the trigger. Semi-automatic triggers, on the other hand, have to do a full reset, and the hammer locks into the disconnector after each cycle of the bolt carrier group. The wide-open trigger is a patent-pending hard reset trigger that has been designed to shorten the reset time needed in the rifle, which allows the user to shoot one round per trigger pull at a higher or faster rate of fire. In order to install the trigger, the user needs to remove the grip of the rifle and remove 2 pins that hold the OEM trigger, plus the safety switch. After removing the OEM trigger, the WOT drops in with ease into any AR-15 platform. There are anti-walk pins that are included with the purchase of the trigger, which prevent the trigger from having any movement in the lower receiver. The WOT trigger, when pressed, activates the hammer, which hits the firing pin in the upper receiver, allowing one round to be displaced through the barrel of the rifle. As the bolt carrier group moves back by the pressure generated through the activation of the primer or powder explosion, the bolt carrier group cycles back and is met by a spring assembly which hard resets the trigger mechanism. In order for a bullet to be fired, the trigger needs to be pulled back after each shot, since it's a semi-automatic trigger. The wide-open trigger was engineered using Hardox steel, which is the most abrasion, wear-resistant metal in the world. The hammer on the trigger is designed to withstand the constant abuse of the BCG cycling back and forth in the rifle. The materials used to build the trigger are used in heavy construction equipment designed to be able to handle extreme wear situations. The spring assembly is a patent-pending spring carrier that acts as a shock absorber and has been tested for over 100,000 rounds, showing a bulletproof design that protects the hard reset spring from being damaged. The WOT was designed with 3 characteristics in mind: simplicity, longevity, and performance. It has been put through rigorous firing testing exceeding 100,000 rounds without showing any signs of damage. The materials used to build the trigger were carefully picked and are designed by Swedish engineers. All materials are corrosion resistant and have lubrication characteristics that prevent friction and dissipate heat through the trigger mechanism. The WOT trigger comes in a polymer box, which allows the user to install the trigger when needed and store the trigger in a secure place after each use.